Hello, and welcome to the 420 Lifestyle Show. I'm Carly Marley.
And I'm BCbudgal, trying to fill up my rig with water because I'm behind.
I'm going to take a bong rip from Jer's new bong here, his new high guy.
Could it be any bigger, though? I think it could be bigger. Happy Thanksgiving. Not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I had turkey dinner the other night. It was good. It was good. It was good.
That's exciting.
Turkey
I'm gonna make some dinner tonight.
Well,
I was waiting for
so.
Jeremiah to get home. I'm gonna make a big ass feast.
Big ass feast.
Oh yeah, I really really like cooking, and I love any kind of I'm a vegetarian, but all of the food that they have at turkey dinners are my favorites. I love all the vegetables and everything, so I'm really excited because I'm going to eat a lot of food. I love making food. I'm going to get really high and smoke a lot of joints. And I hope everyone else is doing the same thing. Getting really stoned and hanging out with their family, celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And if your parents are weird about you smoking weed, just walk down the road a little bit.
There you go.
I couldn't imagine having to wow, that wasn't even English. I couldn't imagine having to hide weed smoking from parents.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it got a lot easier.
People do.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I'm still discreet at family get-togethers. I'm probably not gonna walk outside and spark one up. But the select few of us that are, I'll leave it at that in case someone's watching. I don't get anyone in trouble. Okay, so we have another ladies' night tonight. We wanted to talk to some more activists in the community, partially because we ended up... bong. I ended up having to leave a little early, so there's a guest that we wanted to be able to bring on, and we weren't able to bring her on, so we're going to bring her on, right now. I'm going to call her up. Oh, my iPad decided to just freeze on me. So maybe I'll take a bong rip first while it decides what it's doing with its life. Does it need maybe There we go. It just needed some encouragement.
Just doesn't know what to do with its life.
Yep.
Your mom is the best, Celeste. I know. My mom is the shit. You can go see her at the MMG Canada North Van location.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's super cool. I didn't realize that she worked there.
You can go buy weed from my mom.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I've only met your mom briefly, but I really would like to have her on as a guest.
She smokes good weed.
She
should give me that lighter? Or am I just perming?
No, I didn't. I just passed you the bong and not the lighter. Because that makes so much sense. I'm just looking at this long distance now. So we're just going to call up an activist right now. She's from the States. I'm so bad with numbers, so this is... Okay. There we go. So we're calling up Sam Rice right now.
This bong needs some more water.
Hello. Hi there. It's Carly Marley from the 420 Lifestyle Show. You're live on Pot TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Super excited to be on the show.
I'm glad to have you on. Did you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are to just get things going so our viewers know who we're talking to?
Well, my name is Samantha Wise, and I'm best known for my nickname as Sam Wise. I live in Oregon. My day job, I work at a cannabis testing lab. And then on the side, I run a small Jamboree nail art business, and I attend local expos and events in the area.
Very cool. So I wanted to talk to you. It was your nail stuff that kind of got my attention originally, but I would like to talk to you about working at a testing lab as well. But do you want to talk to us about what made you decide to start incorporating, weed designs and start pushing that and making that available for people? What was the kind of inspiration for that?
Well, originally it had to do with Jamboree having a software available called Nail Art Studio, which customers and consultants could upload their images. And being a company, I just didn't see them moving into the cannabis industry. So there was a need there. And sure enough, nail art really started to integrate itself into the cannabis culture, as hand modeling is very relevant to, the industry, holding wares, modeling, nubs and dab tools and stuff like that. So nail art really started to shine. And then the trend caught with putting cannabis into actual nail art, and that's where it kind of just popped in my head one day, where I was like, wow, I could do it better. I was like, I could do it commercially. People don't have to have an appointment. They don't have to spend hours in a salon, or pay the high price, or worry about the legality of traveling across state lines with a manicure and then getting in trouble for it or something like that. So I started going to expos and, paying attention to what was fashionable and replicating that in my design. And it just kind of launched from there, where companies now can upload their own images, and now they don't have to water print onto their pictures. They can actually have representatives wearing their nails up to 14 days. So long after the photo shoot, they could still be talking about what had happened.
That's very cool. That's a really neat concept.
Absolutely. I call it nail estate because it's like the new billboard.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's a really cool idea. I hadn't really thought of it as much for a branding idea, but it's true. At a lot of the expos, you see different girls that are displaying the product, and I know myself when I'm showing off stuff on camera all the time, it's you want to make sure that your hands look presentable. It doesn't really look good when you're when it's not really a nice representation of the image. So I think it's really cool. I think it's a really great idea, and there definitely has been a need for it. We can just show off some of the designs here on your Instagram, so we can show our viewers some of the cool stuff that you guys have.
Yeah, I love my Instagram. It's kind of where I funneled most of my creative outlet for my photography and my photo editing and using my nails and creating more lifestyle-like images than just my normal advertising ones where, I just show clips of the nail art. A lot of people don't understand quite yet what it means, like what a nail sticker is, but we stand out in terms of nail decals because we're high density and we use heat and pressure to apply. It's very similar to like car wrap.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's kind of revolutionary. It's different. It takes a little bit to get used to, but once you do, I can master Manny in like 30 minutes.
That's awesome. I'm really excited to try them out because I know you did send us a goodie box. So we haven't received it yet, but we're really excited to try them out. And we'll definitely be showing off the products on the show when we get them.
I think one of the biggest things to mention about not just me as a direct sales company, but us as women and entrepreneurs in the cannabis business, the networking has been amazing. I just want to give a little shout out to some of my friends. My affiliate with Legging Army, they have cannabis print leggings that often match my nail wraps, and my affiliate is Heather out of California. And there's also really close to you, Vashon Island, there's the toque shop, and she does handmade pressed metal jewelry, and the networking we have on Instagram is really amazing. So the ability for consumers to help support, in a way, a lot of small businesses ran by women, a lot of us are minorities as well, has been a really good feedback.
That's awesome.
With the community, yeah. So, you guys check us out, give us a shout out. We're always looking for people to collaborate with and rep with. So,
that's awesome.
Definitely find us on social media.
That's awesome. I was going to ask you something else. What was I going to ask you there? Oh, yeah. So how do you find being an entrepreneur in the cannabis industry? Do you think that it's easier for a female to kind of make their way in the world of business in the cannabis industry more so than other industries?
I have this conversation a lot. I love to get more into the groups that here in Oregon that particularly focus on women in cannabis. I find it's equally difficult to break into any market as a female. I think, like I mentioned before, the one thing that's been very different in the cannabis industry is that other women of a certain power recognizing other women and reaching out and actually working together versus being competitive, like I mentioned. Like the three big members of my little networking group, we have different products, but it's all kind of brought together by, the need for accessories inside the cannabis culture. Like there's the industry portion, and now these expos are branching out to wanting to incorporate everyday consumers, and everyday consumers aren't buying like big presses and vapes for weed. They're looking for T-shirts and hats. And so these events are actually reaching out to a lot of small businesses and saying, please come diversify our venues. And I'm seeing more and more resourceful women who are like finding these new products and concepts and ideas and really bringing them into these venues. And, it is difficult to overcome as women, but I feel like we're really supporting one another more so in this industry than any I had yet been in.
I agree. And I think, too, we have a little bit of an advantage because since the legal market hasn't existed for as long as so many other markets have, it isn't already dominated by a bunch of, male CEOs. So it makes it a little easier for women to, get their foot in the door and work their way up the ranks as well, I feel.
Well, one thing in particular here in Oregon, our agricultural scene is very big. It's very also dominated by women, so I find it makes sense that on the cultivation side of cannabis, you will see a lot of, feminine hands involved. So I think once you start to get higher up in the, more mainstream, more commercialism, you'll find a lot of more male-driven and dominated stuff. But there's definitely an underbelly to the cannabis culture that's still kind of underground. My product is not per se mainstream, and right now, its discovery is very undergroundish.
Happy 420. Sorry.
We don't have a
Didn't mean to interrupt you, but happy 420.
Happy 420. I have all of my smoking tools out nearby me. Just coming home. I literally rushed home from work just to be here for my interview.
Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm really happy that we can have you on.
I'm super happy to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it's like being a cannabis tester in Oregon? Because I know that with the legal framework there that, they have to have their products tested and stuff like that. So maybe can you explain to us a little bit about the process from somebody who's involved in it so closely?
Absolutely. I'm more than happy to. So I work for Iron Laboratories, and we are industry leaders. We're originally from Michigan. And our company actually works alongside regulatory boards to help set standards. And they have a lot of experience because their market was open before Oregon. But what is unique is that Oregon, among all of the states in the United States, has the highest standards for testing.
Oh, cool.
So the thing I like about my company is that it brings experience with our Oregon branch with that high standard of being in Oregon. So I enjoy working for my company. So in Oregon, we are usually under two programs. You're either with Oregon Department of Agriculture. They kind of do our medical program. OLCC, our liquor commissions, kind of controls the legalization, recreational portion of our cannabis, and they're really, really, really regulated. They have a program where they monitor from seed to harvest, and you have to, account for all of your product, from your stems, your trim, everything. So each lab is not necessarily regulated. We do get accredited by a third-party lab accrediting company, and then as well with whatever body of agency you're working with, like OLCC comes in and verifies that our methods are up to Oregon standards. But how each lab operates on its own is independent, so it's up to that entrepreneur to figure out how they choose to test cannabis.
Interesting. So what kind of stuff do you guys look for? Like, is the microbe count a big thing for you guys in Oregon? Because that's been an issue for us here in Canada. They won't let any of the medical growers, which are the only legal growers, have any microbe counts on their weed at all. So they're all spraying horrible stuff on it because it's so impossible to get a plant to grow with no microbes on it. So is that...
Yes, not all states test, and not all states test for microbials. Microbials is kind of a hot button topic because in places like here in Oregon and like where you are in Vancouver, it's very moist. It's a very dank place where microbials are going to be easy to grow on products. So microbial is usually only done if there's like other indicators, like if they don't pass their moisture content or their moisture activity, which can indicate, it hasn't been cured properly and they're dried properly and needs to go back for more drying. But for compliance testing, a sample for flower has to go through water activity, moisture content, pesticide testing, and potency testing.
Okay, that's interesting. That seems to make more sense because I feel like with the microbes, it can be really difficult sometimes because there's so many companies in Canada that now are just spraying with harmful chemicals because they don't know how to grow weed on this like massively huge scale without getting any microbes in it. So they're doing things like irradiating the weed.
I've blogged about a similar topic about grades of cannabis and where they're ending up in the industry and how those with microbials or, affected cannabis will often be directed towards processors who will manufacture concentrates out of it. And because there's a heating process during their manufacturing, you can actually cook a lot of microbials off. But the importance of having your cannabis tested before you process is important too, because even though you're able to cook off microbials, all you will be doing is intensifying anything harmful in terms of pesticides. So a lot of processors and growers are gripe about the testing process, but I find as a consumer, I'm more inclined to want to know what's in my cannabis.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. That's awesome. So how long have you been doing that for?
A little under 6 months. I just started.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad that you've been able to find so many awesome opportunities in the cannabis community. And I'm really glad that you made time to come on and speak with us today as well.
Always happy to. You can call me anytime.
Awesome.
Your cannabis questions.
Good to know. And did you want to just let everyone know where they can find your social media?
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook. My Facebook business page is under the name DIY Nails Direct. I go by the same name on Instagram. All my URL links to my nail shop are available. I have everything from over 50 cannabis designs to shatter nails to everyday sparkles and designs. We have licensed from Disney, NFL, NBA, so hundreds of wraps. There's something for everybody, so definitely come check me out.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Bye.
Toodles.
That was fun. So that was Samantha Wise from Oregon. Thank you, Alyssa.
We didn't miss 420.
We didn't miss 420. We didn't miss 420 this time.
Look at us
I
go.
set an alarm.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just like, it's 419. Don't miss it.
I know, that's what always happens. It's like 4:18, and then you start thinking about getting your weed ready, and then you get distracted getting your weed ready.
It's like, it's 4:25.
Yeah.
You guys know it's 4:27, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't miss
well,
it
like,
today,
well,
though.
like-
Okay.
We didn't. I want to start doing smoking at
Okay, we got it.
4:22. So everyone on the East Coast, they can take a dab with us. And we can do a dab at 4:10 because it'll be 7:10 in like Ontario. I don't know, just
Damn, look
Then
at
I'll have to set 2
own it.
alarms next week. All right, so we have some lovely ladies here in studio today. If they wanted to join us in the hot seat and come get high, that'd be awesome. Come do some dabs and say
come
hello.
get
Come
high.
get high.
And we have stuff to give away.
It's just gonna be Alyssa.
And I have
can-
some
oh yeah, giveaways.
Rosin we can smoke from Ninja Terps.
Our lovely
What
assistant. Hey,
Just kidding.
hey. So my lovely assistant is gonna go grab it soon.
Oh, oh, you lovely assistant. That's
Yeah,
great.
what I pulled off there? Yeah.
Need a pit stop.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Alyssa's eating fuzzy peaches.
Just water. Just like the regular kind. Yeah.
What
Is
just
there
the regular
special
kind?
water? Does that have
Vitamin
mushrooms in it?
Acid water.
The acid water? I don't know where this water came from, so I'm paranoid to drink it.
No, I wouldn't drink it. It was warm to
So-
the touch. It was sealed.
It was
but
warm to the touch.
It was probably just someone who grabbed it.
Use it for water.
Yeah. That's what we use it for. Well, since Alyssa is not able to work the cameras right now because she's going to grab something, why don't you tell us about the giveaway that you're doing?
As I'm eating chips. Okay. So, well, she's got to flash the poster, so.
Oh, jeez, sorry.
But it's basically a big version of this. We'll get her to flash it when she comes back. But it's a collective scare event, and it's put on by MMJ Canada. Mercules is performing Vinyl Richie Northwest Division. Tickets are $20. Obviously, 19 plus is a Fortune Sound Club. VIP is $40. And there's costume prizes. First prize can win $1,000. Yeah. And there's catering for the VIP people.
Thank you. That's awesome.
So,
I wasn't sure you got it for it.
yeah, you get high in there and stuff like that. So we're going to give away 2 tickets to that.
It sounds like a really, really awesome event, and Fortune is a really great venue.
And it's Halloween. Like, everyone's going to dress up. And,
Yeah.
like, if you have the best costume, yeah, $1,000
Yeah.
first prize. And then second prize is $500 and third prize is $250.
Was
So.
it the Mercury's show?
Yeah, so flash the poster. Yeah! There we
I
go.
should be doing something.
It's okay, you were gone, so I started explaining it. But now people can see.
I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll also throw in a shirt and a little baggie and a hat. I just don't know how we're going to do it because there's 2 chats. There's Facebook and
It's
YouTube.
to chat.
Because the way I was going to say you do it is that you have to name your favorite Mercury song, which has to be before, like, Scars or
Whatever,
something.
how about we open it up to both chats and we just
Yeah, okay.
monitor them both?
And then also guess a number between 1 and, I was going to say 710 or something.
You're gonna okay, that makes sense.
Like, you say what's your favorite song by Mercules, and then you guess a number, and then we'll do random generator.
okay.
And hopefully you can make it to the show. Because like I said on my Instagram, it's a pain in the butt if you actually can't make it to the event, but you try and enter this contest, and then you're like, oh, I can't make it.
That's annoying.
It's a bit of a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So, please make sure you can make it to this event.
Either you're near the Vancouver area or you can get to the Vancouver area.
Or you know you can make it, or whatever kind of thing. Just don't be like,
Sorry.
Please.
I'm pulling up our chat.
and we can smoke some rosin too.
Woo.
Okay. Should we do this now or should we do it later? Do you want to do it now?
Sure.
Okay.
If you want to. I've
Yeah,
got
we
the Facebook chat up so I can watch that one when you watch that one.
Okay.
You can leave it running on to like this.
Well, yeah, we'll give it like it's 4:31 now, so just cut it off at.
Towards the end of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then we have to go scroll through them all.
That's okay. We'll smoke joint or something. Or do a dab.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. We'll give them enough time.
We'll give
that
you.
some
How
people
about we
can
just
enter.
give it till 5? Then that way it's not
one
the.
entry per person
Yeah, 1 entry because that's not fair. You can't give
on
like,
each stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
So 1 vote only in total.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can either vote on Facebook
YouTube?
or YouTube. Yeah. Sorry.
On a website. YouTube or Facebook. Go and comment with your favorite Mercules song and guess a number.
Between 1 710.
1 in 7, 10. And yeah, so go do that throughout the show, and you could win.
We'll just
tickets
say
to
till
this awesome
5
event.
because it's like
Okay,
half
that's
hour,
fair.
so then that we don't have to like
Scroll forever. That's a good point.
give it
So,
till 5.
favorite Mercules song? Drop a number. YouTube.
And you can
Facebook.
win.
Come to
these
Vancouver. Get high.
D's.
Fortune SoundCloud.
19 plus contests aren't fair. Well,
It's because it's at a venue that has a liquor license, so there's really nothing that can be done about it. There
I
are a lot
can't-
of cannabis events where kids can go. I would say they're not like smoking up, but there's like it's open. They're family friendly
Yeah.
events. But if it's at like a nightclub, they're probably still gonna.
and
be
even like
serving
some
liquor
people
and
say
stuff.
like, oh, Mercules, like he should do like more all age events. He does. You just have to make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah.
That's all. I've been to them. I love how the door creaks and we're all like.
Nobody important.
Well, that's not true. Okay, so we have two lovely ladies here in the hot seat. Make sure that you go and vote while we're talking to them.
And if you don't, I'm going to be very disappointed because this is going to be a dope event.
This is going to be a really cool event, and there's a bunch of really cool prizes with it. Like, look how dope these are. Here, we can't see them right now. Ah, these are super dope hats.
This one's limited edition.
This is super sick.
That's so fancy.
I like them a lot. Put these there.
Do I sell party? Yeah, and then shirts. We do that.
Shirts. Cool. So, do we want to put the hot seat camera on? Say hello to these lovely ladies.
Sure.
Okay. Hello, lovely ladies. Hi.
Hello.
How are you guys? So we had you both on before, but why don't you introduce yourselves for the viewers that might
I'm
be
Busy
watching?
Izzy from Maple Leaf Extractions and just a hooligan around the cannabis community.
I got it. Hang on. I got it. Yeah, you got 2.
Oh my god.
I'm Tatiana, and I just work with Jamaica Mountain Organics, just growing away here.
That's awesome. So you do a lot of growing then?
Yep. Right now we're just setting up our rooms and then waiting to get started here, so
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's very cool. So how do you ladies find opportunities? Do you think that it's easier to find opportunities in the cannabis industry for female than it is in some of the other industries there are out there? Do you feel like it's less male dominated than some of the other industries?
Yes, in a way, but I think it still is unfortunately male dominated. But a lot of women are behind the scenes doing a lot of work that people don't realize. So, yeah, you don't get a lot of like discrimination trying to apply for jobs or anything. If you've got the knowledge, you're passionate about it, you'll get
Yeah.
the job. There's no real.
Yeah.
I've never found any sort of barriers with it. More so than other industries like bartending. Oh my gosh, they take like headshots, and if you don't look good in your headshot, you don't get
Yeah.
called back. Like.
They're so
That's just to serve
judgmental.
drinks. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be a model. I
Oh
want
my
to serve
God.
drinks and make tips. Like,
I've
Just
worked with so
wanna
many
work.
guys, worked with so many people in kitchens, and they tell me that
Yeah.
they would bring the resume into the back, and then all the guys would go and like poke their head out really quickly, and they would decide in the kitchen before they even looked at the resume
Yeah.
whether they were going to be considered to work there or not. And it's like, really, that's where you're going to judge a candidate off of? They're supposed to bring you food. Like,
Yeah. It's just not fair.
it's ridiculous. Yeah.
no, but as long as you got the knowledge, it's pretty easy to get it. At least like a foot in the door somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't get discouraged if your first job isn't awesome. Like bud tending for long hours a day is really
Tiring.
Tiring.
Yeah.
It's
not
a
like the-
retail job.
Exactly. It's not the
yeah.
most glamorous job,
It's the
but
exact
learn
same.
the experience, learn the process, learn the products, learn to understand how to help different types of customers, different types of patients. Like, that's one of the best things I could probably suggest for people. I've been a bud tender for 3 years before I kind of stepped back to do some other stuff. I learned so much in those 3 years, just different types of patients, how the whole process works. Just take the time to gain experience. That's like the most valuable thing you can learn. And there's no schooling, unfortunately, right now for it. There's a couple courses, but they're like credibility wise, like I don't know if I would waste my money on it. So experience, get in there, put in the work, put in the hours, try to get 500 hours underneath your belt serving people as a bud tender. Then you'll have better opportunities. A patient will come in one day, or a grower will come in one day, and you'll explain that your passion is growing, and he'll say, you know what, stop by the show one day. Maybe we can help you out with trimming, or and then you get your foot in that door. So you're not going to be stuck as bud tending. You're not going to be stuck as like, as much as like jobs here are awesome and they're so much fun.
It's a good start.
You know, it's some, unless you want to stay here forever, that's awesome. Like I love being a bud tender and a dab tender. It's awesome. It's so social and sometimes, but like if you want to progress in it, just get the experience. Your doors will open if you're passionate about it.
Very true. And I think going to events helps a lot too.
Yes, definitely.
Big time. That's how I got started. That's how most people get started. I got started volunteering for 420. You meet so many people that way. So whenever people are asking me how they can get involved in the cannabis industry, I always
Do
Get
something.
out there.
going to events.
Yeah.
Like this awesome event here. Is this mom?
Oh my god, what
Super
the
creepy.
fuck?
What it is. I was like, who is this? Who is this? And then I saw the pants come through. Yeah, I know it's Miles. Can we get a Miles can?
A Miles cam?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what the
It's all right. That was great. Maybe we should just use that for our dab ninja costume.
Just have someone run in like that costume, just like ninja people.
Ninja.
Yeah,
dab people.
I really want to have a ninja on our show. That's probably going to be coming in the next little while. So stay tuned for that.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, for sure. We're going to have... Oh, man, no. I can make a ninja.
We could have multiple ones.
Okay, good
I
to
will
know.
sneak
We
up
will
underneath
talk.
the table.
We'll talk.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna
We
sneak.
got fun
can
things
happen.
coming. We have really fun things coming for the show that we've been talking about that we're going to do soon. Okay, so what were some other things I was going to ask you? How do you guys like? Oh my gosh. How do you guys prefer to get high? So do you guys both prefer dab? I think I've asked you this before on the show, but I don't know if I've asked you before. How do you guys prefer to get high?
Well, it depends of the day. Like in the morning, I like to smoke my weed and I'll like do more bong tokes or smoke a joint or something, and then I'll take like a little dab just to get me started. And then throughout the night, I'll just end up dabbing till I fall asleep pretty much.
It's funny. I feel like I do it the opposite way a lot of the
Oh, yeah?
time. Yeah, I feel like I start with, because I find the sativa indica effect is way less noticeable for me with dabs.
Okay.
Like all dabs, I just kind of get high, and it doesn't make me super sleepy or anything. Whereas like if I smoke a few bong rips of indica or smoke a big joint of indica, like I'm gonna know it's an indica.
I'm gonna know it's an
I'm
indica.
gonna, if it's a joint, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope so, yes.
Bust out some of this rosin. It's from Ninja Terps. You wanna show
Terpy
me?
Ninjas,
Whoa,
Terpy
This
Ninjas.
is nutty. What?
That's the OG Kush.
This looks insane. Okay, wait. Let's get the cam up on here. That's an insane color.
It smells fucking amazing too.
It does smell amazing.
It's a little bright, I'd say. A little bright, featuring Discretion's rolling tray.
Nice.
Remember, win these tickets.
Right? Enter Mercury's song and a number
Enter
between
that ticket.
1 and 710.
Ooh, so pretty.
Dyslexia.
I know.
I'm excited to smoke some of that.
Num 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 nums.
Did you want to show off your piece today? Did you already show that off yet?
I don't know. I think so.
think we should.
I won it. I brought it when I first got it.
Yeah, you did show it off when you first got it. It is really
Here you go.
beautiful. Thank you.
That might have been a little hot, but it's okay. Not too hot, alrighty.
Too low is better than too hot.
Is it good? Does it taste good? Does it taste like butt? Just kidding.
Heat her up.
It tastes
It is
good.
really good.
Sometimes, I don't know, I'm kind of picky with rosin.
Yeah,
Me too.
me too.
Very.
But this one's good.
Right? We're like, yes, very, very.
It's still going.
I did. I have them in my...
I'm like, does anybody have Q-tips?
We need Q-tips.
Oh, it definitely is a turp egg. It has pizza on it.
Turp bag. I love that.
my travel turp
Pizza
bag.
turp bag.
It's just a pencil case from Staples.
And the secret is out.
It is perfect.
Bum.
It's even got little
the
pockets
reason-
up front.
I'm super picky with rosin. It's because there's this one time. It was after 420. Like I think like 2 years ago. It was the last one at the art gallery. the area where the DJs were and where we were all like hanging out, and there's only like kind of family crew there where like Johnny B was singing and stuff. Me and Jared were cleaning up that area, and I found this like chunk of hash. And I was like, what the hell? Like, okay. And then I went around because the first person I asked was Johnny B. And then I asked a few of the other people around. And then at one point I was like, did anybody lose hash? Even though it was like so many people are going to say they lost. Nobody said anything. So after like a long time of trying, I'm like, okay, this is my hash now. And because I had so much of it and I didn't really like know what it was or whatever, I decided I would try screwing around and trying to make rosin for the first time. Broke my hair straightener, and apparently I used the wrong kind of like parchment paper because you have to use different stuff with hash. Johnny B told me. But I smoked them, and it had this like really weird burnt plant matter taste to it. And now anytime dabs have a little bit of plant matter in them, or the rosin has a little bit of plant matter, I can just identify that taste because I have it on my palate. So I feel like that's why I'm so picky, and a lot of the time I'll be like, no, it tastes like, you know when you burn like the hash and you just burn it like a little longer than you should in the popcorn bowl? Yeah. Oh, it's just, so that one doesn't have that though. It's a very nice, clean taste.
A fresh bud taste.
Yeah, that's what you need. You don't want to have that stale bowl taste.
Yum, that's my favorite. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, but rosin is really easy to make. I just failed miserably when I tried it.
We should have a demonstration
First time
of how to make
should.
rosin.
We should. Maybe I should challenge myself and learn, and then if I struggle on air, you guys can just laugh at me in the comment section. I already broke my hair straightener doing it, so it won't really matter because it's already like cracked. You can't push too hard.
Shit happens.
It happens.
When you party naked. Sorry, I haven't said that in so long.
I've never heard that one from you before. I like that.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were gonna say I've never heard that before. I'm like, what? What planet are you fucking on?
Is that your new catchphrase? I haven't heard Damn Daniel in a while.
I actually used it the other day towards 2 Daniels, and I was like, I can't believe I just did that.
That's amazing.
I'm like, normally I don't know Daniels. Well, I guess, yeah, anyways. Got myself all confused there.
Okay, so.
Do we have more butane somewhere?
Probably somewhere.
What's the ideal temp to extract rosin?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Not hot as fuck.
Expert or extract person? Do you have any idea?
I don't know. I think it's around 600. No, I think
Maybe
600.
we'll just have to get the Ninja Terps here in their ninja suit.
There you go.
Johnny.
Oh, idea.
Yes, I know that if it comes out dark, you're squishing it too hot.
Yeah.
So try small batches until you find the perfect temperature. And I know different strains kind of go at a different temperature. Like some like a bit higher, some like a bit cooler. So practice first. Little small batches, small squishes first. Find your ideal temperature, then squish your big bunch.
We've got a lot of videos and information about making rosin on pot.tv and on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/pottv network. So, yeah, if you're interested
220
in the
Fahrenheit,
specifics.
apparently.
220 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
There you go. Who commented that?
We got High Clothing commented it, and then C. Ray, and then
Well, hello, YouTube
Daniel
guys.
Hooden.
Thanks for helping.
The High Clothing won stuff last week, which he knows I'm going to send it out, but I just haven't done that yet because I'm still waiting on a few things. And I brought more
Pester
stickers and
her.
stuff, so it's good. Sorry, that was really good.
I was gonna ask you a question, but Alyssa's not here, so we can't put the camera on you. So I'll take a bong rip instead.
Do it.
We should take a dab as well.
Yes.
Well, that was tasty.
We only have one rig going. I feel like it's slowed our rate of dabs. I feel bad for not. Probably has.
I've got 2 breaks.
Do you want a
Oh,
day?
you
I'll
have 2 rigs? That's funny. Maybe you should show them off.
I brought
You should
some,
show us some heady glass.
new Maple Leaf goodies too.
Awesome. Yeah, that's when Alyssa gets back. We'll do a Who Are You Wearing?
We also have a sweet skunk from Liquid Gold Products and Elevated Extract.
Was that
so
the
we'll show.
first dab you gave me?
Yeah, it was a sweet skunk.
That stuff is insanely tasty. And it also was like a pretty It wasn't a huge dab, but it went on and on and on and on. It had a really nice burn.
We have another torch.
Yeah, I've got butane in my backpack.
There's another torch on the left
I'm
there.
sorry.
That's okay. Wait, green backpack or black backpack?
In my backpack. Or black green. The Carly one.
That was both colors I said.
I'm sorry.
The black one or the green one? The black green.
Oh, hello,
Right.
Trisha. I see you in the chat.
Both of them.
She was here last week.
week.
And
Yay.
for the chatter who asked, we are right now in Vancouver, BC at 307 West Hastings, Cannabis Culture's downtown location. One of a couple of locations that we have here in Vancouver. We're in the Pod TV studio where we broadcast multiple shows. We have shows 7 days a week that you can check out on pod.tv. On your time.
Yo, flames going.
Well, I'll survive. All of a sudden, it just like blows up.
We're good.
We survived.
I
will survive. Just kidding. Sorry. There's the singing all of a sudden. Holy fuck! Where did this come from?
Bum, 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 bum.
Da-da-da-da.
The Tart Fairy.
La, 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 la.
So there's a high cannabinoid extract. So those are THCA diamonds in there.
What?
Yeah, you're.
I've never tried these.
Oh.
Are we gonna get fucked up?
It's so good. It's like instant headband around the forehead for me. Like, I don't know, you know when those heavy cushions hit you and you're just like, it
Yeah.
hits me instantly like that.
This camera's like a mirror. It fucks me up.
Those are straight
show
diamonds.
before?
Can you jiggle them around? They actually make like a sound.
Oh, wait. That's funny.
Ding a ding a ding. And then we've got
And it's sealed with the beautiful maple leaf seal too. I'm obsessed with this so much. It's so beautiful. It's such
Right, it's my
brilliant,
favorite
unique
part.
packaging. I absolutely love it. So,
And then hold on, we'll just show off more. This is the sweet skunk.
here, since we've got that.
Let's just show off the terpy goodness.
So who's that one by? That's Sweet Skunk?
Liquid Gold products and elevated extracts. Yeah, collab. And then yeah, the raw sand.
So this is another sauce that we have made.
Oh.
Stardog so high terpene extracts and a high cannabinoid. So
You
that
can
has the diamonds
tell.
And the terps in it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, where's the microphone for that? You get it.
Yeah.
So this is a Stardog high terpene extract and high cannabinoid extract. So it's got the diamonds, and we've added some high terpene extract back into there. So it's a really nice sauce. Super, super yummy. I don't know the exact strains that got added back into that one because I did not make it, but it's called Stardog, so it's got
Stardog.
Stardog is really, really yummy.
It looks really pretty crazy. You can pretty much see how terpy it is before you even like smell it or smoke it. It's just got whoa, that consistency is crazy. And then this one.
So the people that Trish was asking about the tickets, name your favorite Mercury song and guess a number between 1 and 710, and then random number generator, and then we'll go from there. If the person can't make it or whatever, then we'll do it again.
And so this one is a blueberry pie high terpene extract with the high cannabinoid in it again. It looks quite dark, but it is actually a really nice color. It's just it's a lot in there. And it is darker. It's not like the brightest, obviously, but yeah, super exciting. Really, really tasty. These kind of hit you on a completely different level. The profiles are all matched together, so it works beautifully.
I'll make sure that we'll do what are you wearing before I smoke that because I don't want to get too fucked up to be able to ask questions properly.
Someone said it looks like maple candy.
Maple candy.
It kind of does. This one, that's pretty crazy stuff. I'm pretty excited that you brought this down. I'm really excited. Can you tell us maybe quickly a little bit about THCA? Like what is
It's the activated THC. I don't know like a ton about it, so don't correct me if I'm wrong. But it's activated, so it hits you a lot quicker, I believe, and a lot more intensely. I don't know too much about it, honestly. But I know THC turns into THCA, so it'll kind of morph into it. So it's like an evolved THC.
Cool.
Think about that. Oh gosh.
And Trisha, the numbers between 1 and 710 stoner perm.
Dab.
Stabs. So, ladies.
No, that is not reclaim.
Who are you wearing today?
Show it off.
I'm wearing a couple people. So I got my Allure glass one, and I'm pretty sure I've actually already shown that one off.
Okay.
I think I can just go like
There
this
we
up,
go.
right? Let's see if
That one's so pretty.
That is really beautiful.
it's hard. Celeste was right. It's like a mirror.
Oh
Yeah, it's insane.
It fucks with me hard.
So I've got that one by Allure Glass, and I think actually both of these are American. And then I've got this one by Ishtar,
Oh, that's so pretty.
and she's got Illuminati nipples.
Awesome.
Thank
What?
you.
I'm in love. I'm
Thank
seriously
you.
obsessed with both of your pendants that you're wearing.
She does a great job on like woman bodies and everything like that.
That's cool.
Like,
I'm gonna
just-
go check out and follow both the artists. that
For
you
sure.
just-
She's top one's Ishtar and then the bottom one's Allure.
Very cool. Awesome.
Thank you.
And would you like to show us your?
I've got another Dan P. I've actually worn a bunch of Dan P's on this show before. Hello, booze. It's double-sided, sandblasted. So we got the Flower Life on the back there. I believe this
Matching
is,
your ring.
right. I think this is a Merkaba on the front. I believe.
Beautiful.
And then the big fatty opal on the side there. Got his signature up top there. If you can kind of see that. It's pretty cool. Sandblasted signature in there,
Yeah.
which is neat.
So I'm seeing
I love
people
the
comment in the chat here that you got the information just flipped around.
Oh, did
and
I?
apparently the THCA turns into THC. That's what they're saying. That's what people in the chat are saying.
I don't.
THCA turns into THC.
Yeah, that's what people said. Maybe we'll have
I could be wrong, but I think
Trisha? Trisha's in the chat. Does she know?
Where's? I don't even know where my hooligan is.
THC.
Hooligan. The other hooligan.
I'm pretty sure like all like the Delta
Thing
9s
too.
and Delta 8s are like on the plant already, and that's like already existing. And THCA is like.
Okay, so according
I'm
to
wrong.
Leafly, unlike THC, THCA is non-psychoactive cannabinoid found
I wouldn't
in
go by
raw
Leafly.
and live cannabis.
It's kind of the Wikipedia of cannabis.
That's fair, but
Well, in their last, I saw a thing that someone was like, "Why does it say on there the weed that you can perfectly pair with booze on Leafly?" And
oh
they say
yeah,
it's
I know.
supposed to be medicinal.
I think that sometimes there is some information out there. They have some like okay articles and stuff that they put out there, but I take pretty much everything they say with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of similar to Lyft. Every once in a while, they'll put out these articles that are like super great, but it's like
there's ones that you're like.
yeah, and it's just like, and you know where it's actually coming from. So it's like, why are you only being an activist in this one article? Why aren't you coming out with this attitude all the time?
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently as the cannabis dries, the THCA turns into THC. High times.
Can you
insane.
like?
THCA needs to be heated so it can changes into THC, the active form that gets you high. We're just Google searching. We'll have to. I'll find out and we'll tell you next week. How you doing?
I'm good.
Um,
Can you? Oh, never mind.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Can you just flip it so I can? It's almost 5. It's almost 5. Has anyone even said anything aside from Trisha? Oh, see, she did end up saying something too. THC acid.
My iPad is being.
From what I just read on the internet, this is what it was saying as well.
I can't read that.
It says THC.
THC is the acid form that need to be decarboxylated
That
to
makes
turn
sense.
into THC.
Like I said, I apologize. I'm also very dyslexic, so I get things.
I think that
very
happens
mixed
with a
around.
bunch of
I do
stoners
that
all
with
the time.
numbers.
I almost failed biology in high school because of it, but then I sat down with my teacher and I like challenged my grade. She was like, "Oh, you actually know this stuff. You just spelled a whole bunch of it wrong and you just got it all mixed up." And I was like, "Yeah, welcome to my brain. Awesome." So I apologize. Thanks for correcting me, guys.
I do that with numbers.
You know people are paying attention when.
I flip numbers all the time.
All the time. Oh, yeah.
It's so annoying.
So
Every
bad.
number's backwards for me. I find digits very overwhelming.
And learning all like the genome stuff in like grade 12 biology where it's like all the same things, but they're all just in different orders. Oh, that messed me up so bad. I had to color code everything and like I didn't remember the actual words. I remembered. I was like, no, it was this blue 3 letters, green 3 letters. Like,
So then, if you were taking biology in grade 12, and you're working in extracts lab now, so are you kind of a science person? Would you say? Would you like to consider yourself someone who's always been kind of interested in that, or?
I am definitely interested in sciences for sure. Chemistry was one of my favorites for sure. I got high 90s in chemistry in school.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good for
I
you.
find it fun. I also like math, so I find chemistry kind of like the science math because you just learn the basics and then all the equations can be interchanged and everything like that. Yeah. I was wanted to go to post-secondary for something in with cannabis and science, but there was no accredited post-secondary courses at that time. I could have gone into horticulture, but that's like very big degree to be in one specific like aspect and section of that industry that's not really established just yet. So I figured move myself out to BC, that was the best, and then I went and started becoming a bed tender, and that's how I learned a lot of my stuff. Keep a strain journal, that's my big thing for people learning out. Strain journal. Keep track of how it affects you, how you feel afterwards, what the smells are like, what the tastes are like. Keep that diary because then you know profiles that work with you. You know especially not mark down negative effects, things that don't go well with your system. Find that out so you can steer clear of that. You can help other people. You're like, oh yeah, I find a Rockstar Kush is really good for me, but I hate a tuna Kush. It gives me so much anxiety. You find another person that has that same profile. You can help them pick any type of product.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
true.
build that like diary and you're good to go. It's like a bartender journal kind of thing for all the
That's really
trades.
interesting.
Yeah.
You should totally make that a thing, like a book that you.
I've been thinking about it. Don't steal my idea,
Oh,
folks.
I would.
Not you.
Gotta copy it. It's already patented, okay? Don't.
Patent pending.
There you go.
But I've thought about it. I've actually had a couple people ask me to like start a training course of just like beginner, walk into a dispensary. What the hell am I doing in this shop sort of thing? Where do I go? What kind of products do I need? Because that was my favorite part was the older generation walking in and being like, what is this? And I'm like, let me
I don't
help
want to get
you.
super high and smoke it.
Oh, and they're so
Yes.
cute. And like I have so much body pain and stuff too, so I can help with that. I'm just like, this is not going to get you stoned. But if you ever do find that you want a little bit, come back and we'll send you in that direction. But here you got creams, topicals, pills, everything. And
That was
old
the best
people are the
part.
funniest.
Old people.
Best part about bud tending for sure.
Exactly. Best part.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's always really rewarding too when people are just like, there's a lot of customers that are a lot of fun. I can't even pick my favorite, tourists coming in and they're like, oh my gosh, like what is this place?
So new to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Even just like people who haven't figured out that it's that accessible to them. They just haven't been in
Like
the
a
area
50-year-old
before.
dad who's been going around the block to smoke a joint, like away from his family for 25 years, and he gets to walk in and he's like, what? Like I had a couple patients that were like come in every single day, grab their 2 caps because they knew it took like 48 minutes for the cap to kick in, so they took the caps at the end of dinner, had their night with their kids went to bed, and then dad's stoned and he was happy. And then it's better than dad having 6 beers and going to bed.
Exactly. Or any
works.
of the pretty much
Anything else.
prescriptions.
Exactly.
All sorts of negative side
Right?
effects.
Just turn your dad into a vegetable. That's no fun.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, I
Take a
actually get
couple
energy.
medical
You can
pills.
actually go out and hang out with the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You excited to go hang out with the kids after working a long day, rather than going slumping on the couch and just popping I don't know what type of pill because I don't like pharmaceuticals.
Right. I don't know either.
just be a
But any
zombie
kind
for
of
the rest of the night.
pharmaceutical. Just
Yeah.
pop in a pharmaceutical. And
Yeah.
still getting good sleep.
Yep.
Even with being stoned.
Did you want to show us off who you're wearing? Because we didn't do who are you wearing today?
Well, I
yet.
have a pine cone. It's third. Oh.
Oh, wait. have to take a trip over the bong.
That's a third eye pine cone. It has aquamarine in it.
That's my first down.
Oh, would you look at that?
That light makes it look like a snowflake was on there.
And then, oh,
I love this one so much.
this is a Keshav piece, dot stack with an opal in the middle.
I love the color choice they used as the background for the opal.
It does, though.
Now that you said it, it made me feel like really self-conscious about how small my boobs are. It's like it's pretty much the same size as my boob.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
So how's the giveaway going? People entering the contest?
I have no idea. Like that one, I don't even know if that's even a song.
Do we have to make it easier? Just name a number?
Well, I mean, we'll leave it. We'll just go by the numbers. Like if they said a song, whatever.
Did anyone say it on Facebook?
I have
didn't
no
see
idea.
any.
What is this, people? Come on!
Can I enter and win?
Of course. You could tell the lounge staff too.
not that many people.
There's not many people
have no
entering.
idea.
Enter, guys, because your odds.
I
are
would
really
totally
good
enter if I wasn't already going.
Right.
We should tell lounge people. Maybe. Whatever.
Okay, just guess a number between 1 and 710, though. Like, come on. It just.
guess a number between 1 and 710. If you can be in the Vancouver area for the what's it called?
Between 1 and 710, and you can win. Take it.
Do you want to bring the poster up, please, Alyssa? Thank you.
And the other thing too is that there's also gonna be an auction, and it's a night out in Whistler and concert tickets to another concert, and then the proceeds of that go to a charity, Friends with Hearts, and that's a charity that is for families that can't afford Christmas. So it's all for a good thing, okay? Can U.S. people win? Well, unless you can make it up here for October 29th and come to this event.
Yeah, if you can make it up here, then sure. We've had contest winners travel to come check out events before. So, you know, if you're in an area where there never is any events, you're going to have to travel regardless. Might
Yeah.
as well.
I don't know
get a
what
ticket to the event.
1-24 means. I don't know if you're guessing 1, 2, 4 or.
You can't pick that many numbers. You only get to pick one of them.
Yeah, come on now. I don't know.
124 with the typo? Clarify again, please. 1-24.
1-2.
I can't read the chat names because I'm not very.
You can't guess the same number as another person. If the person guessed that number before you, they're okay. Thank you, Med T. Yeah, thank you. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so enter.
Okay,
You know
we'll
what
give them
do?
more time.
We'll watch this video, music video that they put together for Watermelon, and it's really fun. And
Bong hoops.
so many things. Oh yay! That's so scary. Oh my god!
What?
It looks like it. I see the lighter behind me.
Oh,
on the
you're like-
screen, and it's just making me so nervous. Even though I like trust it, it's just weird.
If we were to show a Mercury's
I feel like I'm doing a
music
trust
video,
fall
would that
with you
give
right
us?
now.
Oh, majestic. I'm like, oh.
Your hair looks so beautiful with our backgrounds. The colors look so
It
good
matches.
together. Oh, I love it. Did you just do this color recently?
A couple weeks ago.
I like that. I like those shades. You're welcome. The music video one?
Yeah, that one. I have no idea.
I
Put
can't see
in
that.
watermelon. That's not how you spell music.
If you go on their Facebook page, I know it's there.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Just kidding. I don't know what to sing. That's why I'm just making random noises.
You don't know what to sing?
You know how sometimes I just break out singing?
Yeah,
I can't
I
think of
do too.
anything to do that right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I just make random noises. What? Do you?
Here we go. I am sending this to you on your Facebook Messenger.
This looks so trippy.
Yep. We did it.
The diamonds.
Okay, so this is gonna pull this up here.
Here. Right here. What'd you do with the other ticket? Oh, it's right here. I'm just high.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm high. And have hands. Bala. Bala, 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 bala.
All the stuff. Enter.
We need a candidate to specify our views in the civic election.
It's not working. Fucking Chrome, you can suck my left nut.
That's specific.
Just the left one, though.
Just the left one.
The right one
Everyone
doesn't
jealous?
like it.
That was your most beautiful song yet.
When's your album dropping? I want tickets to your first
Stay
concert.
tuned.
Can I be in your music video? It needs to happen.
Oh boy. Stay tuned. The password you have entered is incorrect. I wish I could roll my R's. I can't do that because of my tongue piercing.
Really? You can't roll an R if you have a tongue pierced?
And I'm fucking Mexican.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Can you curl your tongue still? Oh, there you go.
You should be
So why
able
can't you
to
do the other thing?
You can do yours.
Huh?
I used to be able to do the cold words. I'm gonna pull weird
Wow,
faces.
what was that?
Just
Was that a snake? Did a snake just come into the room?
Maybe leaked a little bit. It's okay.
I can make a really good. Never mind.
Do it. Do it.
I can do a really good pig impression.
Do it.
I have to cover my face though because it's like I'm not.
Oh my god. That's so brilliant. That's so good, actually. Like, I'm very impressed. I thought it was gonna be like the class, like.
Yeah, I did too.
No, it's an
really
actual
good.
like pig.
Damn.
Like you could like hide in a barn, and they would be like,
Yeah.
"Who are
That's
you?"
what I
We
should
should
do.
The pig.
We should
We'll film
totally
it.
have like a day where we should try and do impressions.
There's totally like a place out in Ridge where you can go see pigs, and we're gonna go do an
And
adventure
see if
day.
Maybe
Oh
we
my
can see if I
God.
can communicate
Yes.
with them.
Yes.
You probably could. They'd
Do
be
a
like,
adventure.
And then we can go pick pumpkins there.
I was gonna say that.
Perfect. Let's
Halloween
do that.
episode.
Let's do that. Perfect. We are gonna do a Halloween special. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna make it a lot of
Who
fun.
knows what we're gonna dress up as?
Bum, bum, bum.
Da-na-na. Maybe we'll switch bodies. Just kidding.
Freaky Friday.
You never
That
know.
would be hilarious if I dressed up as
Yep.
you and you
I
dressed
was
up
gonna
as
say
me.
do it. Have you guys seen the ones where like moms dress as their teenage sons?
No.
No.
So good. So like the sons are such greasers, and the moms just like steal their clothes and like draw on beards and like put their. Oh my goodness.
That's
So
man
good.
buns and stuff?
And like they just look like a weirdo, but then like all of their friends would be like, "What happened?" And she's like, "I know, I'm a lazy piece of shit today." It's the ultimate mum like costume. It's so good.
I've seen it the other way around. I've seen the fathers dress up as girls.
Oh goodness.
And it's just so good. It's so good. No,
But
it
they
isn't
can't borrow
cute.
their clothes.
Well,
That
they
would
do.
get
Same
weird.
way.
They do. It gets
Furry
weird.
feathers.
I've seen some weird shit. Oh yeah, and it's like teenage daughters too. It's
So they're
interesting.
like little like tight outfits and stuff like
Oh yeah,
that.
makeup on and all.
Or
If they
do
have
do
hair,
makeup
sometimes
well?
bows. Sometimes they have like like the slutty like little clown makeup.
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
too, and like it's good.
The
It's
dads
good
that dress up like little princesses with their daughters is like the cutest thing
That's
I've ever
the-
seen
I
in
love
my
that
whole
too.
world. Like you win Halloween, 100%. You win Halloween. If you were a grown buff man dressing up as Cinderella,
You don't
because
see
your
that
daughter
as
wants
much
to be
anymore.
Cinderella,
Yeah.
well done, sir.
My mom hates Halloween and she hates dress-up-y things and she hates having her hair or her makeup done. She doesn't like anyone touching her face or anything. So when I was growing up, if I wanted to give a makeover, then it was my dad who got one. And my dad would let us get him all done up all the time. And he had long hair for a long time too. So we would style his hair and everything and paint his nails. So he was pretty good at that. And my mom was like, no, you're not doing, not happening from me. Yeah. One time she let me do her makeup, and the whole time she hated it. She hates people. Yeah. Anyways, so we have the video now for Watermelon. Yes. I'm going to play that.
Right now. Right now.
We need a candidate to specify our views in the civic election. We need a candidate to signify she's got a fresh direction to navigate the bureaucratic sea, fix our housing and drug policy. Oh yeah, legislation for dispensary. Vote Mary Jean for more fun city. Making sense to me, yeah, yeah.
Where did Carly go? We have a magic trick. Okay, I hope you're all learning. Should we try and play?
Make sure that Japan's is still on from yesterday.
Okay, we're gonna see if we can play a music video or a little something for Mark, but we're just gonna, yeah, so. Oh, one thing I was gonna say about this is really hard, I guess, to like send a message and talk at the same time. But one thing I want to say about Halloween costumes is that if you're gonna dress up, cool, but do not dress up as a fucking native, or I will hit you or fucking bear mace you and tear gas you, so you get the real effect. Okay, so don't do it. If you're gonna, I even made a post on my Instagram about it that. Some people didn't agree with me at all, and a lot of people were like, get over it. But my thing is that pissed me off is that when you have a costume called Pocahontas, which is directed at Pocahontas, and if you know the real story of Pocahontas, it's fucked up. So if you're wanting to dress like that for Halloween, that's kind of fucked up. So just saying, don't do that. Respect cultures, and like, yeah, Halloween, dress up like somebody you want to be or whatever. It's totally whatever. A costume kind of thing, but respect people's cultures and backgrounds and stuff like that. And I say that with all backgrounds, not just natives. I say that with literally everybody. Like,
and I think, too, it's important for people to realize, like, there's a difference between exchange and appropriation, right? Like, so, for example, like, if your kid wants to dress up as a Disney character that isn't the same skin color as them, it would be wrong to say, no, you can't dress up as that character. You have to be like Cinderella because you're white. That wouldn't necessarily make sense. But to like go and take certain aspects of a culture and just ignore and not pay any attention to what the context of it is so rude and so disrespectful. Yeah. And it's like, it's such an insult to the traditions. And it's like, okay, well, in some ways, you still see people wearing like rude costumes that have to do with like the church and stuff like that. But there's a big difference. There's a huge difference. The church isn't being actively discriminated against in a large scale by our governments still to this day. So, you know, make sure you know what you're dealing with. And it's like, I saw another thing where there was a post that went viral on social media because somebody decided to do a Japanese tea party with their daughter. They really wanted to do that. And then a bunch of people started getting really pissed off. And then a woman commented, and she's like, actually, I'm from Japan, and we love sharing our culture, and we'll be the first people to teach you how to tie a kimono and how you should like have a tea ceremony. So, you know, you can learn about cultures and you can appreciate cultures. Just don't disrespect them. Understand what you're doing when you're engaging in it. Be an ally. And listen. That's like the biggest thing. Yeah. Listen. If somebody says it's offensive but they're telling you from their perspective, they understand better than you do, so it doesn't make any sense at all to be like...
And my thing is that if you don't know, maybe ask a question or be like, why do you feel this way? Don't be so ignorant. Just like, just get over it.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm just going to be a dick back to you. And
Yeah.
that's what happened on Instagram. And I had someone that's like, why don't you just educate them rather than being a dick? And I'm like, why am I going to educate someone when they're just coming at me and being a dick? I'm not
Yeah,
going
it
to be like,
isn't-
oh,
there's
hang
no
on
point.
here. Why don't you like, I'll send you some links when you could just Google it yourself.
Right.
And let me baby you like you're 15 years old and don't know what you're doing. Like you're on your phone all the time.
Well, it isn't your responsibility to have to educate.
Ask
people.
any native person, see if they're gonna be like, oh no, it's totally cool you dress like that. I mean, some might be like, oh, okay, like
Not cool at all.
there's certain things that you shouldn't do. So.
I feel like
Just saying.
when it comes to this particular issue, I just think it's not okay right now. Until maybe when there's huge changes that happen, and maybe when there's things done where they can be done in a respectful way, and it's actually like an exchange of cultures. But right now, with the way things are going, it's just so insulting and like insane when our government is still doing what it's doing. And
Yeah.
so don't be a dick this Halloween.
Yeah. Just saying.
Don't dress as a race ever.
Be culture
A race isn't a
sensitive.
costume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We could share. I talked to him before though, and Mark said we could share one of his vlogs.
Cool.
If you go on his YouTube channel quickly,
Cool.
I come pull one up. There was one. Oh yeah, I'll try and find one. There's one of him with his parents in Costco. And with his
It's funny. I
girlfriend,
actually
Krista.
ran into him at Metrotown, and I was like walking up the escalator, and he was just like standing there, and I was like, pretty sure that's Mercules. And I got really like nervous, and I like kind of half waved at him, and then he was just like, I like probably like in his head he was like, that's a fan that doesn't know it's me. He's probably really scared. And then I like just like stood there, and I was like, no, I'm going shopping, and I just like walked away.
You're like, I can't do this. Yeah, actually, just scroll down a little bit. Actually, you could click on the Mercules like profile thing. Yeah, click on that. Yeah.
Okay, you need a tap, dude.
And then you'll find the one, scroll down or go to uploads or wherever, videos, wherever that little button is, and click on I need a Costco sponsor my family. So yeah, funny vlog from Hercules. If you win
Okay.
these tickets, you'll see him.
Cool. Let's watch this, and then we'll try some of this crazy stuff so I can try it. I sign out so I can just. Yeah. All right. So let's watch. This is great. I feel like I could have like done some fun stuff with that screen grab there.
I totally didn't even see it. Oh well.
YouTube. What up, motherfuckers? It's the Kid Mercules, vlog number 2. My parents came to town because they were in Alberta, and so they came to visit Chris and I at our new place. Right now, me and Pops are just going to hit up the booster juice, you know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that I look exactly like him or I'll cut you. I also want to send a huge shout out to everybody that's been supporting the new remix. Caught in the censure, the darkest depression, lost in the essence caused by the tension. And if we combine the YouTube views and the Facebook views together, we're well over 1 million views already. Also, I want to send a huge shout out to my sponsor, Quads Official. I officially have my own shatter strain, Mercules, Killer Panda. They say I look like a panda, but me, I think I look way more like a bear. If you want to get some of that for yourself, it's www.bcdank.com. Get high as giraffe tits and fucking have a good time. I'm super new to this vlogging shit. I realize that I'm shooting it on an iPhone, so I will be investing in a vlog camera sometime soon. If there's any other ideas you have for my YouTube channel, please let me know. Can I get a gang gang? Gang gang. Gang gang. Cheers, guys. Get it in ya.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. A large?
Can I get 1 large dub with 2 creams?
A large ice cap with 2 creams?
A dub, double. That's what I just said.
You said a dub.
That's a double. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You proud of me or what?
Oh yeah.
Why do you say it like that?
Why do you think? You remember all the shit you did when you were a kid? Police officer on my doorstep at 3:30 in the morning.
Over what?
You beat some guy up.
What are you gonna do? What?
Really?
What are you gonna do?
Really?
What are you gonna do?
I inherited this fucking turkey neck from you, and you don't hear me complaining. So
You didn't inherit that from me. You inherited that from your grandmother.
how do you think she'll feel about that?
I think she's probably used to it.
As some of you guys know, I just finished the Atlantic portion of our Canadians who are in Halifax and Newfoundland and Prince Edward Island and all these places. I had to send a bunch of fan art and stuff that was given to me at shows back with my manager because I just couldn't fit it in my bag. I didn't have enough room, and he just so happens to live in the same area as my parents, so when they came to visit me, they brought it back to me, so I'm just gonna go through some of this stuff with you guys. First of all, I want to send a huge shout out to the girl that gave me this custom skate deck that she painted herself. It's a play on the Bones Brigade Pal Peralta logo, which I also have tattooed on my neck, but it's me with the chain and the hat, which is super fucking dope, so shout out to her for that. I'm gonna hang that up on the wall very soon. Somebody tossed this on stage in St. John, New Brunswick, I believe. This one as well, I believe this is the same person. So shout out to you wherever you are, I appreciate it. I didn't get a chance to thank you after the show at the meet and greet. And then we got this, which was given to me at the same show, St. John, New Brunswick. Somebody made this in graphic design, I believe, and printed a bunch off, and I signed a bunch of these for fans that night. Super dope, thank you. And I definitely want to talk about this because this was a little bit of a milestone for me in my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. 100K plaque. Shout out to YouTube for this, I appreciate it. I believe right now we're at like 230,000 YouTube subscribers, which is a huge jump since 100,000. So I just want to say shout out to everybody that tunes in, watches all the videos, shares all the videos, listens to the music, supports it, buys it. Much love, SDK for life. And fuck yeah, bats. They even hooked me up with this sexy note that we just hung up on the fridge. Appreciate that. Susan. Quick question.
Yeah.
Why do you always seem so annoyed with me?
Because I put up with you for your whole life.
Yeah, I know, but aren't I kind of making up for that now?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not even in the slightest.
No.
Mama! Mom?
No, I'm not coming out
Why not?
because
I just
you're
want
on camera.
I just want to talk to you.
Piss off.
What do you mean piss off?
Call, leave me alone.
All right, we're officially Costco bound to stock up on the necessary necessities. Rolling with the squad. Bulk size, bitches. What do y'all know about organic wine from Chile, though? The dope thing about the Costco liquor store is everything's cheap as fuck here. This is the coolest woman in the world right here. It's Mama. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Most people don't know this, but Grey Goose vodka, Kirkland vodka, same thing, packaged differently. Don't let them hustle you. Dad, did you really just buy 3 fucking boxes of wine?
Yeah.
And you wonder where I get my problem from?
Yeah.
You're fucked. He just waves his card. You hungry, babe?
Yeah.
What are you trying to get, a dog or what? Pizza?
No, not pizza. We had pizza last night.
That's true. Facts. So Costco's really out here carrying brand names now, eh? Catch. Nice.
Like
Ooh, girl, you comfy.
It's not bad.
Is that bad?
My IQ.
I'll grab one. Is this like healthy chocolate? I don't feel so fat. What are we doing right now, babe?
Gonna vacuum finally.
Really out here vacuum shopping. That husky one looks next level, but it's 500. Look at this guy. He does not like his life. What's up, dog?
Waiting for my beer.
Waiting for your beer? I go for one too right about now. The girls ditched us, so it's just me and Pops. What are we doing here?
There's no bar here?
There's no bar in Costco, unfortunately.
Well, let's wander around then.
Let's do it. What is that?
Peach salsa.
Peach salsa? What is it?
Monterey Jack.
You don't even care anymore. You're just grabbing whatever there is. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? This is all over. Do you want to get drunk tonight?
No.
Huh?
No, I gotta drive tomorrow.
Just a couple drinks. Like you
Oh,
drink your
couple,
wine, I'll
fine,
drink
yeah,
my
that's
vodka.
fine.
All right. Carissa just got a steal of a deal. What'd you get, babe?
40 waters for $4.
What do you know about that, YouTube?
Oh my gosh.
Yo, rappers, I found your mixtape. That was a successful Costco trip. Headed home now to drink 4 boxes of wine. We out. Thank you to everybody that tuned into this episode or vlog or whatever you want to call it. I appreciate you guys. I can tell that you guys like this kind of stuff, so I will be doing it more. Let's try to get this vlog to 3,000 likes. Your mom.
Lately I just feel like I'm the greatest. Feel like I just won 100 grand out in Vegas.
Check out Mercules in person when he will be performing. You can check him out
October
by entering.
29th.
Are you going to announce the winner before?
Yeah, let's just do it now so then everyone's not like, he won! again.
Yeah. So why don't you
Okay,
do that?
so-
And let's try some. Oh, do you?
Dun
Okay.
dun dun dun.
Did you maybe want to do it all as a big thing?
We can. It's kind of just like a bunch of duplicates of stuff. So we're thinking like we'll do it. We'll
We
add
could just
something
throw.
Okay.
and then we'll do another like 1 or 2 after. So we're gonna add maple leaf dab mat.
What was I doing? Oh yes.
Cool.
And then what else we got here? Bet we didn't bring stickers.
We'll set one of those hats aside. We'll go like this, and then we'll throw that hat in with whatever else she's got. Oh, look, you can be all matchy matchy and all white.
That is cool.
There's a medium and an XL. I guess we'll throw whoever wins. If you're a medium or XL, the opposite one goes in the other one. We'll say the other giveaway.
We've got some random sizes, so it'll be first come first serve for sizes. We got 2 smalls and a double XL. So not the greatest. Shirts.
Why won't it let me see like more of the Facebook chat?
I don't know. It's being weird. It did the same thing to me too. What about you, Bossy? Can you? No. Yours is all there?
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't
Okay.
check numbers. People have definitely said numbers, but
Have they?
yeah.
88, 27. Do we have a winning number?
No. That's
No.
what we're trying
Oh,
to
I
do.
guess we have to do the random.
So does that take a little while? Should we? Are we
Well, no, it'll just come up within 2 seconds, and then we actually have to find the number that's closest or someone who got it.
Okay.
And then if there's 2 numbers that are same, the first person who got it. So
Oh, yeah, there's
we
only
will.
2 numbers thrown down.
What?
Oh, 3, 4 with 420. That's one of them. Of course.
And then YouTube. I can't see YouTube. Where are you, YouTube? Of course. I know
I see
Trisha said
666.
12. I know that for sure.
Outstanding numbers. All you had to do was hit numbers, guys.
That's all you.
666.
Yeah. Why does nobody want tickets? Come on. What is wrong with y'all?
Well, yeah, like before it was the song. So how would we do like last fire round? If you're in the area and you're available to go to the
Should we
show.
go tell people in the lounge about this? Be like, do you want tickets? Okay. Oh, there's some there.
There's a couple. 420's been said a couple times.
The green angel whatever said ignore my number. I think
Whoa.
I remember seeing that comment somewhere.
4442267.
What's the winner?
We don't know
We don't
yet.
know.
I'm about to hit generate. Da-na-na-na, 600 on the dot.
Oh, so the closest without going over? Or what's
Well, whoever's the closest.
the closest? Then I would be 666 is definitely the closest then.
Yo, 2 weeks in a row. Wasn't that the higher closing
Yeah,
guy?
he won last week too.
Bro,
Was that the
killing
higher
it.
close?
Whoa.
Really?
I think so.
Right? Yeah, I saw 666.
I thought so.
That he
I'm
did.
just making sure. Doing a little double.
This just double check here. Come on, that's not.
Make sure you
If anybody guessed closer, let us know. 'Cause then we'll scroll back up and find it.
let me check this. Wait, what was it?
You're closer
Someone
than
I am
66
Pickle
numbers
Rick.
away.
Yeah.
The highclothing.ca said, yo. So they see they won their prize.
He gets so much MMJ stuff.
So are you
He's
gonna
so
Are you a
astonished.
medium or an? You're gonna get an XL because they shrink.
There you go.
And do you want a double XL maple leaf shirt?
Did you win a hat last week? I don't even remember.
Did you win a maple leaf shirt last week? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't have Maple Leaf shirt last week. That.
It says, hey, I'll collect all at once.
Deal.
And then we have to do another giveaway for that stuff.
So why don't we just do another number?
Alrighty. But we'll give
But
them
you can
some time
add
to do
to.
this. So this can
New
be like
round.
anywhere though. You can be anywhere since we could ship this anywhere. So if you want an MMJ hat and 2 shirts and a dab mat, and we'll give you an MMJ bag thing too. And a dab mat. Oh, all right.
Plenty of dab mats.
All right. We got
Maybe
10 minutes
two.
all over the place. Okay. So
He said medium or large, please, for the shirt.
he said, I guess XL up there. Oh, you're on boat chance. Look at you go. You all over the place.
All over the motherfucking place.
It'll shrink, so that's why I mean like it'll shrink to like a large.
Takes less suggestion.
Okay, so did you want to do another random
So
number?
we should give them like a
Okay, we'll do dab then.
minutes. Okay, so we'll do another number
Do it until like
between
5:45. It's like 5:32 right now.
Yeah.
So should I experience this stuff by itself
1 and 7
first,
10,
or
sorry,
with the
I'll
terps?
say that.
I'm definitely a terp person.
Well,
I feel
see,
like
the
I
ones
need
in the
terps
jars,
for that.
they do already have some of the diamonds in it.
Yeah.
So the diamonds have been reintroduced with a high cannabinoid extract. So the one in the jar by itself with the seal is kind of just, if you look in there, you'll be able to see the boulders.
Yeah.
So I would try,
a terpy one.
Blueberry
Well-
one, or which one do you suggest is better?
I honestly haven't tried either of these new sauces.
This
So
strawberry looks really, really amazing.
go with what your nose.
Yeah, the
wants.
strawberry.
That's another thing
Was
that
it-
what we were talking about before with like knowing your strains. If your nose and your body doesn't like the smell, stay away from it. It's your body's natural like defenses saying like that is a profile. It doesn't work with us. If something smells really, really good to you, try it. So like your body knows. The nose knows.
It's true.
Do you want
Go
to
after
use this
strain.
little one?
Ooh,
It's so
okay.
cute.
I will use that little one. This is really beautiful. What's the timer on this banger?
About 45 seconds because it's a China and it's also a Ben Cater glass too. Just so you know.
Who is it by?
Ben Cater.
Ben Cater. We'll show it off. while it cools
MMJ does not have snap bracelets. MMJ should make fanny packs. That would be dope.
down. Especially if they had like
That's
a
a really
lighter
sick
pocket
little
or a rollies pocket.
It'd be good for festivals and like
Working
Yeah.
at events.
I was
exactly.
gonna say, yeah, little terp fanny packs.
It'd be dope skis. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
People want links to the girls. What's that mean?
Links to the
I think they just want to know our plugs.
handles, probably.
On my own plug. What do you mean?
Oh, I guess so. What am I?
No.
But I guess. Never mind.
Yes.
I'm just high.
Okay.
MMJ Clint calendars.
Pardon me.
That's hilarious.
Pardon
I'll
me.
stick with the
He
Miss
might
Kush
be
Queen
into
ones.
it. Oh my goodness, there you go. They can team up. 1 month's Kush Queen, 1 month's Clint.
That's hilarious.
Get
I'm
Alpha
pretty
in there.
excited about
Alpha in there. He'd be down. He'd be
I took a
down.
little holder because I want to try it.
Yes.
And if I'm gonna smoke it, I gotta experience it for the first time.
For sure.
Can I
I'm excited.
No, you cannot.
Bitch,
Wasn't
please.
actually timing, but I'm just gonna go for it.
Da-na-na-na. I feel like there was something else I was gonna bring up, but I'm. Oh,
Awesome.
something we didn't bring up last week was the Vegas shooting, which I just want to say thoughts and prayers with the family because of that. And like, there was a family back home in Sycamoose that was like a teacher that I grew up with that was there, and she said she had to hide in like this little tiny storage room downstairs in the store in the actual hotel. Yeah, it was crazy. So they're sitting over there watching everything on their phones and stuff like that, and then the SWAT team came in and let them out. That would be alarming, but
Yeah, I can't even imagine how many lives have been affected because of this. So we're sending positive vibes, and we're really sorry that happened.
fucked up, yo. I don't even know why. No one said why. Oh, he doesn't have a mask on this time.
Oh, it's just him.
It's just a Miles.
Oh, he's gonna get us. What's that
Don't
name?
be so violent.
What's the name? What?
So violent.
Oh, the
Lift it up. Like
Did
that.
it? So a comedian get in big trouble for
yeah.
doing
What's
that?
her name? Is it Kathy?
Oh, Miles. Kathy
Kathy
Griffin. That
Griffin.
is who it is. Yeah.
That video was intense.
Miles pulling. That
The
one was
photos?
a little bit different
Yeah.
though. That was a little bit.
Whoa. Saucy.
Cheers, Sicky.
Sycamoose?
Who is that? I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna reheat this because it's really
Or maybe
tasty.
I don't know.
I love this.
Trip it out.
It's
Forever,
really nice.
too.
Second
It
reheat.
is burning for a
This is
long
her second
time.
reheat.
Nom 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 nom.
I'm
Terps,
liking it.
terps, 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 terps.
can't wait for that album to drop.
Imagine if I was the Grudge for Halloween.
Oh, you could do that good.
He's super good. He'd be very creepy.
I'm very creepy.
Can you do the voice?
Oh man.
That looks so creepy.
That was so spot on though.
So trendy to hate Trump. Well, no, not necessarily.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily just that it's trendy. I think that a lot of people just recognize that the things he does don't align with most people's morals. You know what I mean? He's almost indisputably, like, his ethics are just fucked. And so, you know,
I just don't
we won't
understand
get
how
into it
someone
too much, but he's a bigot and he's a misogynist and he I feel really, really bad for everyone who's in the States right now. And I'm super sorry that is your...
Who was talking about sycamores in the House of Capital? I don't know who this person is.
So,
Took me out,
you want to
sorry.
come get high and make
Da-na-na-na-na.
a break. Oh, stickers.
Make it rain, make it... That's what what event was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
That was
That's
the
one of my kids.
MMJ Collective event, and we're upstairs, and I just, like, threw all the fucking stickers.
That was a good time. Making it rain.
Yeah.
That one was awesome.
Okay.
Pick a
those
number.
super
Oh,
delicious.
yeah, we will pick a number. Sorry. Okay,
Random
what time is it?
number
We said 5:45. It's 5:38.
Yeah, rudely we're going in for 5:45.
Yeah, we said that.
5:45. Still got time. Get your numbers in. Between 1 and
Let's do a
7:10.
gram dab contest. Just kidding.
Oh, damn.
Should we do that for your future episode? Have like a few people on, just do like gram dabs?
Yes.
What?
Have an
Early's
episode where
already
we get
into
some
it.
people together and do like a gram dab. And I'll cough and die together.
Okay. We could do that. We need probably sponsors for some people.
Hey, yeah.
We'll come down.
We could do.
You're like,
maybe we could get
we got
somebody
you.
to take some cool videos too. and
Well, at
we
least
could
we'll
edit
do a
it.
half gram glob off.
1 and
yeah.
7,
Half
10.
gram globs.
872 is too
Because
high.
one can
We don't
just
want people
annihilate people.
dying.
So if you can take,
Yeah.
if you take 4 half gram globs, you're pretty
There you
freaking
go.
successful.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
We don't need people dropping right at the scenes.
I feel
And
like
why waste it?
Exactly.
If you can take another one right after, we'll give you another half gram right after.
Do it up. There you go.
And
So
you
you don't
just
flood
have
the
the banger
nails in.
hot,
Yeah.
ready to go.
I could even bring down my email again.
There you go. That
I've
would
got
be
that
fun.
big like bucket one.
Maybe that's a
Flood that.
fun thing we could
You
do
can flood that.
for the Halloween special, and we could do a little. We could do a little
that.
collab thing, and we could get maybe Alyssa to take some videos while we're doing it too, so we could splice into a fun video.
Definitely.
Something along those lines.
Damn! Daniel!
Cool. What else is there to talk about? Let's try other stuff, I guess, maybe? Yeah? Do you need to try this stuff? You need to try this stuff.
I was
Joint.
gonna say, I don't think Celeste tried it yet.
Yo, what is she saying? I hosted a joint rolling event in Abbotsford for the High Hopes Foundation to get people off
Yeah.
opiates. I can come with a bunch of weed and we roll them up on the show. Yeah, we can do that.
Can we take the hottest dab contest?
No, denied.
I'm not entering that competition.
All the terpenes.
I will not endorse that.
You can only guess one number, so Sal
I will not sponsor that.
Cecchetino, your
My terps
first
will not be
number is your
ruined in
first
that
guess.
Right.
I said that at the
That's
beginning.
not the way it works. But
You have 5
not
more
killing
minutes
people.
if you have not guessed.
5-minute countdown.
That's cool. So, yeah, I like Trisha's idea. We should do something with the...
You know what we should do?
She did that
We
a
should
while
go
ago.
live and we should walk down
really cool.
Candy
Hastings and give people
Do you think so?
things.
Well, I
Doobies
think that
we
it's
could,
better
but-
to be... Well, we have the cannabis... I think it would be better to do it through the cannabis substitution project. Probably. It's building a lot of word around that
Collab,
area.
work it all
yeah.
together.
And with that kind of program, people can know where they can get it again next time. But you know what would be a cool idea is if maybe we could go out with care packages and get...
Well, I think the other
encourage
thing
people to
too
come
is like
down.
also
Yeah,
women.
be
Like
fun.
there's a lot
Yeah.
of women that don't
good
have
idea.
proper things for them. So we should do that too.
Ladies'
That's
care
true.
packages.
Yeah.
Get some CBD caps in there.
Yeah.
Something we can
Go
definitely
to Costco,
hand
pick
out.
up some lady products.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Fanny socks.
We'll just fill fanny packs with all sorts of goodies.
We should totally do that.
And like
So
a good,
many gears are turning.
bags.
Yeah.
Fill
We can do
those.
that
See if
too.
M&J wants to sponsor.
That would be cool.
Get back.
That would be
Clint's
cool.
into that stuff.
See what's up. See what's up.
Yeah.
you have 2 minutes. 3
Pardon what?
3 minutes. I mean,
3.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I just
that
don't know how
was
to talk
awesome.
properly. It's okay though.
Get your numbers in.
Dad eating.
Anyone can win this
All the
one.
numbers on Facebook coming through. Oh, wait, it's all the same person.
You can enter
Only
once.
First vote counts.
Lynn.
Oh, hello.
How
Hi.
was your travels to the Flatlands?
It was good. Got real high.
Nice.
High.
Pump darts!
Spot possible.
Sorry, someone in the comments said pump darts. Depositories, or should I say suppositories?
How's the show going? Wait, that sounds so creepy for some reason. Whispering suppositories.
It's an inside joke. Like 2 weeks ago. It's like the first thing said on the show. Like 2 weeks ago.
Depositories.
Well, if you deposit them, just kidding. It's actually suppository. Actually, I should try some of this. I'm gonna try some of these derbs. Just drop the whole thing. Just kidding. I won't do that.
Do it.
There's like a chunk right there.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm so sorry to have to do it, but are you guys using that bong at the moment? I'd like to steal it.
No, you can't fucking use it. Just kidding.
You said you have to pull up a chair.
Oh, do I now?
Yeah, and tell us about the pericup.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You have 2 minutes
I
now.
have 30 seconds. Somebody's purse. Oh, okay. Oh, I pulled it that way. All right, that works. Oh, I guess there's a camera right there, isn't there? Well, everybody, you know, on Pod
Welcome
TV
to
was.
ladies' night.
Hi. Did I do my makeup correctly?
Tell us about the cup. How
It was
it?
good. It was fantastic, actually. It was, I think, one of the best of all. I mean, it's hard to, I don't know, rating them by best versus worst, but they're all good. This one was really good. It was packed with people. There was more vendors there than ever before. There was more prizes and more games and more stage show and more everything. So it was fun. I had a delightful time. Big thanks to Jeff out there, and everybody watched it all weekend on Pod TV. We had like 100,000 views or something. And yeah, we broadcast the entire thing live on Pod TV, so you can go back and actually watch it in 2 different places in 2 different sort of ways. You can go to the YouTube page, and you can see 3 individual days, day 1, 2, 3, and watch the whole damn thing if you want to. But that includes all the spots where we had to mute the like DJ playing music and put the little ticker up at the top because copyright issues. So you didn't get to hear the DJ when he was filling in the gaps. But if you want to just cut to all the goodies, then go to the Facebook page and you can watch them individually cut up, where we, rather than just let the thing drift, we would just stop the Facebook thank you.
You're very welcome.
And start it again when something more interesting was going on. So lots of stuff. Bong toke. Oh yeah, here.
This
sorry.
tool sucks
Thank
at
you.
scooping, but I got it, I think.
Yeah, it is a funny texture to scoop because you want to pick up the little chunk.
That's a big bucket of goo you got there.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to
Oh, yeah,
show
I
you
do
this
need a
stuff.
lighter. Thank you for.
Ooh,
You
it's
haven't
a
tried it
lighter.
yet, though? You need to try one too.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Ladies, where's the lighter?
I was gonna say there was a black there. There.
Thank you.
Here, I'll get this one heated up so somebody else can take a dab.
Do it.
Do you want to pass me the torch there, please? You see that down?
Okay. I think I'm good. I'm just.
Fun. Delicious.
Oh, the Turks.
Ooh. I'm gonna clean this thing.
Yeah.
The high guys have such a tiny little hole for the smoke to go through that it
Get
comes
rinsed
up
up
after.
so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Because I was looking at it, I'm like, it's so clean looking though, but it tastes like coughing.
Tastes
Coffee.
Like coffee. Yes, it does.
If you smoke bong, you
But
know.
what a beautiful bong. I'm so happy with this one. I like it.
It is very nice.
Yeah, $60.
Not bad.
Cheap. Good deal on a high guy.
For sure.
I don't think other people get that deal, but I just happen to be lucky. I think
You've been around for long enough.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Thanks to the people at Puff. This one.
Puff.
Yeah. Good old Puff. We sell them at our store too, of course.
Yeah.
You can buy them at Cannabis Culture, but thanks to the Puff guys because they're the ones who gave me the deal. So I don't really see the high guys around that much anymore. It's kind of an older school. It doesn't have the glass on glass because that's how old school it is. But it's Canadian made. And high guy, I used to have big tall high guy. Actually, high girl. I had two of them, Princess and Duchess, but they both died unfortunately. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Sad. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully
But-
the extra couple inches this one is.
This is Blondie.
Lower.
Yeah.
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 I
And
love it.
Don't,
I
as
love
long
it.
as I don't let her anywhere near Neil Magnuson or Marius, she'll be okay. Sorry. Neil. We love Neil. It's not his fault. He's just clumsy. He's a clumsy fellow.
I love it.
Neil was there all weekend, sharing some hosting duties with Craig X, who did a fantastic job, by the way, at the Prairie Cup. Got to give big shouts to homie Craig. And everybody that helped us do the whole thing. Opus did his game show up on stage. That was fun. It was hilarious. Opus himself is just a pile of hilarity.
He's a character.
He sure is.
He's good for a game show host.
He definitely is perfect as a game show host. He just looks the part for some reason. His body movements
His
and the
length.
way that, yeah, he's kind of gangly, and it was absolutely perfect for the.
That's
Yeah, he's got yes. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe lanky is the word. I don't know, but he's got that style though. It's I'd say it's charisma. It's just raw Opus charisma. So yes, Opus 420. Or it's called Opus 420's Pot of Gold, and it's coming to Pot TV soon. I'm not sure exactly what the timeline is going to be, but we're going to get the whole thing together, have a very beautiful game show for you guys. Stoner-themed game show. So if you want to be on it, you can start sending us messages. We'll probably set up an email account just for that, because if you're in the city of Vancouver, you can join the show and win some prizes. There will be some pot celebrities on the show to help us do things like judge stuff and
Just do like X's and O's
games.
when they have the odd like.
Yes. You mean Hollywood Squares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Where they have the we could call it pot Hollywood. No.
Pot pocket.
Pot block
Hollyweed
squares.
squares.
Hollyweed.
Hollyweed squares.
Well, no, we could call it Vansterdam squares, baby. And then we just set Malmo Levine. We could put him in the windows out front of the building.
North.
Each one like.
Hollywood North squares.
Hollywood North circles.
Okay, I'm
Hollywood
gonna,
North Circle.
I'm
That's
gonna.
a mouthful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna pick
They
this
should have
number
called the
now.
show Tic Tac Dough.
Tic Tac Dough. Tic Tac Dough.
You
That's
win
a
money.
good one. Tic Tac Dough.
There you go.
Tic Tac
Brainstorming is awesome.
Tic Tac Toe.
I would have caught you.
Tic Tac Toe. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Tic
but
Tac
I'm
Toe.
done saying words.
Let's make a weed deal.
Yeah, we went with Opus 420's Pot of Gold.
Opus 420's Pot of Gold.
And
Yes.
there's a picture, we have a logo now, and it's Opus coming out of a pot of gold, but filled with buds, and he has a rainbow in his hand, and it looks just like Opus.
Where did we come up with that? How did that?
Gary Wintle.
No, how did we come up with the Pot of Gold again?
No, I forget. It was either.
Didn't I?
Maybe you did. It
I
was
feel,
either
like,
me or you.
I feel like it was literally exactly what we were just doing. We were just like screwing around and playing with words, and we're like, what about his pot of gold? Because you were talking about something about like being a prize in the title.
Yeah, that may have been yours. I'm pretty sure it was.
All right. You've had an extra 5 minutes.
I brought
What?
other
Why?
prizes for everybody else,
Well,
including
it's
these and the other ones.
5:50 now, so we're gonna do this number, and the
Oh, I thought you were saying you were
number is 686. What is with all the sixes
I'm
today?
gonna add some extra stuff in. Oh.
Got natural CBDs in them.
What up? So we have to put them in this one because
Nothing in the 600.
this one.
Unless they're in Canada.
Unless
No, they can go anywhere.
Oh, they're
Oh, yeah, I
in
guess
Minecraft.
so, yeah.
They're hemp and natural CBD, and they're from the Netherlands. So organic,
Cool.
vegan hemp
So
They come with little filters too. They're really cool.
very cool.
Yeah.
Did you get the number?
686.
686. My Facebook chat is out of date, so I don't know where you're checking the numbers. Oh, Bossy's got it up there.
Yeah, my Facebook still won't let me load it.
686.
If no one even guessed in the 600 range, should I just tap it again?
Try again. Fuck it.
173.
Batman.
I'm still tripping out on this two joints person who keeps talking about sycamoose.
What's the number?
Are these?
173. What?
I can't tell when the comments are starting or not.
Well, because higher clothing would have gotten
And
commented
there's
about
only
winning,
two
right?
on Facebook, but I
Okay.
don't know where the other Facebook. Are you looking at Facebook too?
Me? Yeah, I have it here.
Okay, so I guess XL works. So that's kind of where the new contest.
Alright. So I wasn't going up high enough. So he said I collect all at once. That's when she said go.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so 601 would have been the first one.
No, because he was guessing for the 600 for the last one.
Yeah, okay.
At that same comment, I remember that because I was like, heh, tried to guess prices right style.
Oh, because he said LOL after. Okay.
Yeah. I guess 444. So maybe start after the shirt talk. There you go. 162.
So what was the number we're looking for?
686.
Ooh, yeah, and if no one's in the 600 range,
I don't
173.
know when this is from,
Then
but
that
it's
first
this is
guy
on
might be pretty
Facebook.
close. 686.
Does it have a time by it?
No, I can't. Have no idea. So
We trying to figure this out.
we're trying to figure it out. We'll announce it momentarily.
So when I said hi
What?
on the Facebook one, when I said hi, that was before the next one.
I can't see any of
Yeah,
the
it
Facebook
won't
at all.
let us,
Neither of us
like-
have the Facebook chat up. So
I wish her sir. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's almost in the 600.
Is there no comments down more? I thought there was a bunch more.
I already looked through them. So.
No? Okay.
So what was the second number?
173.
162. So that was 11 off.
This is when we need like Jeopardy music.
Ready to do a dab.
You say, where are your songs? Where's the newest one?
We're gonna get dinged for copyright issues.
Copyright for the Jeopardy song?
It's her cover of it.
Yeah.
Remix!
You should definitely include that on your album.
No, it's too far.
189?
No, it's further away than the 162. The 162 is still the closest.
I am so hungry.
No problem.
I'm looking for numbers.
Oh, so Kika's 167. Yeah, so that high 95 George.
Hi, 95 George.
Woo, woo, woo.
You win all this stuff.
Win, 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 win.
So we need like a ding.
And are you able to fit a small Maple Leaf shirt? Because if you can, we
You
will
get
include
one.
that one. I
How big?
apologize because we only have smalls left.
Yes.
Well, maybe we could include it and then they can give it to a friend if it doesn't
There you
fit
go.
them.
Fair enough.
Let's do that then.
Okay. Still going to a happy home.
Cool.
And if not, you can just wear it.
You were actually on Jeopardy?
Sew up the edges and then you can put stuffing in it and you can have like a pillow.
Maple Leaf pillow. That's a really good idea. Or put it on your dog.
My brain has
If
ideas.
you got a puppy.
Oh, if you have
my
a
goodness. We just got a bulldog. I'm totally keeping a small for him.
That's hilarious.
He has his newest shot.
Just about to finish up. Yeah, that's why I popped up to say hi. Hello, come say hi.
Come say hi. Come scooch in with you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing today, Dollface?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I'm good, thank you.
So,
Long time no see.
I know, right?
She came down, stopped by the store.
That's awesome.
So
How's the store going?
store's going good. You know, just working away, getting ready for Halloween. Just put together, I should have brought them up. I put together little boo bags, they're called. They have like...
Oh yeah, I love the boo bags.
Yeah, they're back. So
they're the best.
it's like a little goodie bag. It has, this year it has a CC Med Teener, little clipper lighter, some papers, 2 packs of papers, filter tips, some stickers, and a bunch of like little candies and stuff.
That's so awesome.
So, and it's $20 plus tax.
Super good deal.
So, yeah.
And it's so fun. It reminds you of when you used to get the little like goodie bags.
Yeah. Or the ones with like Claire's and stuff.
Yeah.
Those
or like back in school, like when you were in class and your teachers would like put together like little goodie bags of your like your and like you'd hand them out on Halloween.
Bags when you're out to your friends' birthday parties. Oh, those are the best.
Yeah.
Except this one includes everything you need to get high.
Even better.
So where are those available?
Those are available down here at our store, 307 West Hastings. So, yeah.
That's
we're open till
awesome.
8 tonight. So, even though it's Thanksgiving, we're still open regular hours.
Yes, it is Thanksgiving.
Killing it for the community.
Yeah.
Yes, we should go eat
Turkey.
I was gonna say turkey,
Oh, yeah, you
but
don't-
I don't eat the
yeah,
turkey, but I
vegetarian.
still love turkey dinner because I love everything.
So good. Just like even the smell of it.
Oh yeah, I make really good mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna make a bunch of delicious food.
All the food.
All of the food.
All the noms.
So much food.
I had a turkey sausage for breakfast Sunday morning. I was like, it counts, right? You know?
There you go. There you go. It totally counts.
Yeah, all good. But I should probably head back down to the store because I kind
Thank
of
you
just
for
saw that
popping
you
up.
guys were doing it. I was like, oh, snap. Carly asked me to stop by.
I told her to
so
say hello
I was
for
like,
ladies' night.
you know, it's still happening, so thought I can say hi.
Thank you for stopping by.
Not a problem. Thanks for
Appreciate it.
having me.
Love having you on.
Anytime. All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you soon.
Toodles.
Bye. Love your hair today. It looks really cute. You have like adorable little curl falling out the back of your bun. It's super cute. Bye. Have a good one. Okay, so and thank you, lady. I was gonna say bye to you guys. I'm gonna say thank you to you. Oh, lady.
I'm not sure where she went. I
Yeah,
think
the
she
lady
went
go
on
missing. Well, thank you to Todd for stop. Whoa, it's time for me to go home. Thank you to both of our guests for stopping on by today. Do you want to tell us again where to find you on social media? Because I'm not going to be able to.
No problem. Pretty much my only social media is my Instagram, so BIZZE. I do have a YouTube, but I don't really have many videos on there. You can feel free to go watch them, but Instagram is definitely where you can find me. BIZZE.
Awesome. And
BCbudgal. What is that? Or were you gonna ask me something else?
No.
Oh.
And I'm Carly Marley. You can find me Carly Marley 420. We will see you next
But
week.
if you want some of these tickets, you can go to MMJ Canada and purchase them.
There you go.
And we'll be there getting high and stuff.
You can come hang out with us.
Yeah.
Is Craig doing live stream already?
I have no idea. He's hosting it, so I have no idea.
Cool.
We'll probably just go live anyway. It'll happen.
At some point. Well, with my iPad or something. So, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next week. Make sure you check out all the shows that we have on pot.tv.
I'll be on Kush Queen's show on Sunday.
Oh, that's really exciting. That's
Yes.
awesome. That's cool. I'm going to tune into that. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah. Watch
Eat lots of turkey, get high.
7 days of the week.
Or if you're not eating
Eat food.
turkey, eat other food.
Eat tofurkey if you don't eat.
Tofurkey?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick up tofurkey. It's so good.
It's a thing. Don't look at me like that.
I'm like, what the
Delicious.
fuck
Don't
is
give me
that?
that look.
It's so good. I love tofurkey.
Never had that in my life.
Well, if you're not a vegetarian, that makes sense. Is that your tooth? Did that hit your tooth?
No, that was me hitting the end of this. I
Oh,
apologize.
okay. Sorry.
I'm like, what?
All right.
Alrighty.
We're going to go now.
Tootaloos!